this lesson, we're going to be learning Up Around the Bend by CCR. You just need to know really 3 chords for this tune, a couple licks. Solo's pretty easy. Well, it's got some bends in it. It's short. It's not hard to learn. And you got this classic opening riff. The chords you need are D, A, and G. That's pretty much it, okay? So this opening riff is open D, and you're just outlining a D chord, like a D major chord that would be played up here, part of this D major bar chord. It's just going 3, 5, 1, 5, meaning the intervals of the chord. The third, the fifth, the root, the fifth. It's 11, 10, 10, 10. So open D, slide into the 11th fret G string, then to the 10th fret E string. Sorry, it's third, root, fifth, root is how the riff goes. Then fifth, then third again, then back to fifth. Sorry, I was wrong again. It's third, root, fifth, third, root. Or third, fifth. Now, you don't want to really hold those notes like a chord, like. It's right, I mean, it's the right notes, but it doesn't sound, he's playing them individually for sure, so. Okay, you do that twice on D, then you go to A and do the same thing, so now it's open A. So that's 6, 5, 5, 6, 5. Sorry. Then back to E, D. So you just do the A once, okay? Twice on the D, once on the A, once on the D. So the intro would go. And that's your intro. I think it might do that whole progression twice. Pretty simple, but impactful. It's definitely a recognizable riff when you hear it. It does do that twice. It repeats that. So then we go into the verse. I'm going to back off the distortion a little bit for the verse part. It's just D, but with this kind of shuffle thing with your pinky. Like you were doing a blues thing like this. Not the same feel, but alternating between the 4th fret G and the 2nd fret G string. But you're holding this D chord, so you need to use your pinky. So it's. So watch my hand for the strumming pattern. Then you go to A and do the same thing. But it's shorter. So the A, now you're just alternating between the 4th fret D and 2nd fret, but as you're playing the chord. And it goes back to D and does this little hammer on. And that's 2 to 4 on the G, and then you're just playing the 3rd fret B string. So that whole verse part. The second time you just play through the D because we're going to get ready to go into a chorus. So it plays it 2 times. First time, when it ends, it goes back to the D. It does the little hammer on fill. okay? Then the chorus is just G, D, and A. That's it. All eighth notes. You can just do all downstrokes if you want. So it's a half a bar of G, half a bar of D, a full bar of A, half a bar of G, half a bar of D, 2 bars of A. Just eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Then it repeats that verse to chorus thing 3 times, okay? Just like that, 3 times, okay? Then we have a solo, and it's over the chorus. Well, actually, it goes back to that intro thing. Plays that twice. Then it goes to a solo over the chorus chords, okay? It sounds like this. That's the whole solo. So, chorus starts on G, right? So he's going to start with an open G. And we're going to slide from 2, roughly, to 4 on the G, and then play the 3rd fret D string. Right there, you're going to bend the 5th fret B, a full bend. Then you're going to pull off from 5 to 3, to 4, to 2. Now we're on the A chord already. So the D was over the. Now we're on the A. That's an A note. Now he's going to just highlight an A major triad with this bend, which is bending up to that note, which is the 3rd interval of A. And you're going to hold, as you're holding that bend, you're going to bar with your pinky the 5th fret, E and B strings. Pick those, pick the 4 again, release it to a 2. Okay, so then you're going to do the same thing again. And then at the end, you're just going to do that same bend here while holding the 5th fret of the B string with your pinky. 2 times, bending just the 4th fret G string. Then it's bend, release, and then play 2 and 5 together. Whole solo. So that's it for the solo. Pretty easy. As far as, there's not a lot there, and it's a repeating lick. It's nice and tasteful, though. So very kind of country blues sounding thing. Another verse, another chorus, and then we have an outro over the verse material, and then I believe it just, the recording just fades out. But over that outro, there's a cool guitar fill. And all they're doing here again is highlighting the notes of a D chord, which is the key that the song's in. So if you're in like a D pentatonic minor position, it's more major, but just so you kind of, or D major scale. It's in that vein that we're in. So you're going to hammer on from 10 on the G to 11 on the G. That's your major third of D. And then you're going to play the 10th fret B string. And end on the 11th fret of the G string. And you're going to do the same thing. And then end on the 12th fret of the D string, the root note of the chord. Now, keep in mind that this riff does not start on the downbeat. It starts on the and of one. One. And that's it. So, great song, pretty easy, cool licks in there to learn, study. That's Up Around the Bend by CCR.